the International Documentary Film Festival ARTDOCFEST Riga. The festival presents two competition programs. One, ARTDOCFEST program is the traditional competition for films that are mainly about the post-Soviet space. There are 21 films in this program made by authors from 14 countries. The ARTDOCFEST competition originated in Moscow, but when the Russian state declared the festival and its creators almost as enemies of the people, when many films turned out to be impossible to show in Russia, not only for censorship reasons, but after threats and even attacks on festival participants and spectators, ARTDOCFEST was forced to move to Riga for a festival that defends the fundamental values of a democratic society. Riga is also a place of freedom. ARTDOCFEST Riga has created a new competition program, Baltic Focus. Films from the 3 Baltic states have been selected for it, and those co-produced with these countries. And so, Riga. The city was preparing to host its first documentary film festival in November 2020. But 10 days before its opening, an emergency situation was introduced in Latvia due to the coronavirus pandemic. All cinemas were also closed. The festival had to be postponed until spring. This decision turned out to be too optimistic. Cinemas are still closed in Latvia. We decided not to deprive the city and the spectators at least some vibes of celebration. We gave up the seemingly simple solution of showing the whole program online. For us, the festival is still the birthplace of the film on the big screen. This is what creates the unique magic of cinema. For some viewers who are legally living in their bubbles, we were able to provide an opportunity to meet the big cinema on the big screens. This is how a unique format of the festival was invented in Latvia, with home delivery. Well, about it all in a row. The members of the jury of the ARTDOCFEST competition arrived to watch the competition program at the magnificent Cinema Splendid Palace and make their decision, which will soon be announced at the ARTDOCFEST Riga closing ceremony online.
Я вас приветствую на
Welcome to the first International Documentary Film Festival, ARTDOCFEST Riga. I would not have been able to imagine that I will say this in an empty hall. There are just 3 people here. These 3 people are members of ARTDOCFEST competition jury. The Baltic Focus jury worked in various European cities. Symbolically united in front of the big screen in their cities with colleagues who have watched the competition in Riga. It must be said that these films were shown in empty halls. The jury of the Baltic Focus program worked in different European cities. In Prague, director, winner of the ARTDOCFEST Grand Prix, award winner at many film festivals worldwide, producer of the current time TV's documentary projects, Alina Rudnitskaya.
Hello. Unfortunately, we can't meet together. I hope the situation will be good soon and we back in normal life. Kino has never died. Thank you.
In Pisa, Italy, specialist in Slavic studies, film critic, editor of film magazines, associate professor at the University of Cagliari, and film selector for international film festivals, Massimo Tria.
Hello, dear friends in Riga and in Latvia, dear friends of ARTDOCFEST Riga. We are here in Pisa, in Tuscany, in Italy, at the entrance of Cinema Arsenale, which is symbolically reopening today. This is the first shooting that we are doing here after several months. And I want to thank you, Vitaly Mansky, Christine Bride, on the staff at the ARTDOCFEST Riga, for giving me this chance of participating in the jury. It has been a wonderful pleasure. It's a paradox. We couldn't meet in presence, but this gave us a chance to make new friends in Copenhagen, in Prague, in Riga, here in Italy. I am sure that we will hug very strongly in presence and we will be reunited by cinema. But cinema is reuniting now in this very moment. So a big hug, ciao ciao from Pisa, from the Cinema Arsenale, to all the friends of ARTDOCFEST Riga. You are doing it right. Thank you, my friends.
And in Copenhagen, a man who is unofficially referred to as the godfather of Baltic documentary cinema, who worked for over 20 years at the Danish Film Board and for many years led the European Documentary Network, EDN, Tue Sten Müller.
Hello friends from Riga, from ARTDOCFEST. I'm here in the Danish Cinematheek, and it's my pleasure and honor to mention who has won the main award, which is called Herz. And this is for me very important because I knew Herz Frank. I'm a big admirer of his work. And Herz actually means heart.
All of them in their cities, united in front of a big screen to immerse into the magic of cinema, and within the framework of the first Baltic Focus competition at the first International Documentary Film Festival, ARTDOCFEST Riga, decide who will be the first winner of the Herz Prize, established in Riga, in honor of the outstanding Latvian documentary filmmaker Herz Frank.
A crewman from a Soviet fishing boat jumped off the Russian ship onto the American ship and asked asylum, begging on his knees.
It leveled out. Jingle and freedom is over here.
Otsustasin siiski kirjutada, kuigi ega ma ei
I
taha.
decided to write even though I didn't want to.
Tarvitasin väljas see kuu ja mõned päevad.
During the last month I was using heroin and cocaine 24 hours a day. Communists, they wanted good things. It's absurd. 100 million people died.
It
was June of 1970. I'm drinking. Ivorous. Hello. Thanks to my old age. Fact.
Nusiteikite puikiam vakarui, kurio neturėtų trikdyti mobiliųjų telefonų skambučiai.
What kind of a decision I'm expected to make? Do you choose to be in the community with Rino and Marek, or do you choose to be with Lina? But who gets to decide who must leave? One, two. 1, 2.
Dogs! That big dog!
We only served the lobster soup on Fridays. But it became so popular that we had to serve it every day. what to say. From a bird's eye view, it's time to look at the ceremony that concludes the first ARTDOCFEST Riga.
So the festival was totally crazy thing. It was an artistic performance which we decided to do to honor films, to honor cinema, to honor cinematographers, and to honor real cinema. So what we were doing, we were driving to people's homes, to the small bubbles, to the offices, to households, to farms, to bring cinema to people. And for us, it has been a real experience, and I hope that some glimpse of that you will see tonight.
The competition,
okay.
Please?
Yes. So in the Baltic competition program, we were having 10 films from Baltic countries, and some of them were co-productions with Baltic countries. Really great spectra of films from Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. And now this exciting moment has come. The winners of the first Baltic Focus competition program will be announced. So the jury member from Prague, Alina Rudnitskaya, will announce the special mention by a jury.
Our jury decision for the short film about short life, for the beauty and extraordinary performance, for one life, directed by Maria Stanite.
Congratulations, dear Maria. Special mention of jury for you, real decision from their hearts, and they are sending you their greetings.
Dear friends of ARTDOCFEST Riga, together with the friends of the jury of the Baltic Focus program, we decided that the Best Director prize goes to very talented Lithuanian director Gryazev and to her film The Jump. We admired her smartness and the stubbornness to pursue her path and her goals. She managed to give life to a highly enjoyable history and to a very vivid reconstruction. In the history of this Lithuanian sailor, in his adventure, we can see the struggle for freedom and independence of the whole country, of wonderful Lithuania. So, iki pasimatymo, see you again as soon as possible, and ciao.
Finally, I don't understand why I should be seen. Because I love you, I must see a girl I like so much. Please tell me, where are you? In Moscow. Why do you ask? Are you at home or on set? We should have been filming, but I feel awfully bad today. We will shoot tomorrow. So you're not shooting today. I want you to feel a little bit better. Christina Breda will tell you something.
Hi, Giedre.
Hi.
You know what? I just wanted to tell you that you have won the Best Director prize in ARTDOCFEST Riga Festival.
Thank you. I hope you're not recording this right now.
You're beautiful always, 24 hours for 7. Believe me, believe us, all of us.
Wonderful.
And name, this prize have name, very beautiful and symbolical name. It's Hertz.
First Hertz prize forever.
Like this famous film director prize?
Yes, it's named after him.
Dear ARTDOCFEST jury, thank you so much for this great award. Hertz Frank and his exceptional work have made a huge influence for me as a filmmaker. That's why receiving the award in honor of his name means so much for me, and I feel so inspired and motivated. I also would like to thank to the ARTDOCFEST, which in these difficult times managed and found creative ways how to present our films for the audience on a big screen. And also, of course, I need to express my gratitude for my team behind the jump. Without you, this film simply wouldn't happen. So, thank you all, and greetings from Moscow, where I am on the set of my new film. And I hope we'll meet in several years again on the festival, and hope the pandemics will be over and we can meet each other in person. Thank you and have a beautiful evening. Bye.
But I want to show it to you. Just this is the prize hearts. On the other side is ARTDOCFEST Riga and Baltic Focus. And hearts for Baltic people, it means a lot. I'll show to you later also. And I just want to say a couple of words. Giedre has a co-producer from Latvia. And he was supposed to be here and receive the prize, but unfortunately he has got the status of contact person, and those who are living this time understand what it means, and he couldn't come, but we will hand it over. Yes.
So that makes a bridge to the film that will be awarded, because it's made with a lot of heart, with a lot of creating atmosphere, with two kids in the main roles, and with, on the background of the so-called IDP, internally displaced persons, in Georgia, on the background of the war between Russia and Georgia in 2008. It's full of humor, it's full of life, it's an homage to childhood. So the winner is director Elina Lange, and then I need to look at this because her last name is Yona Tamishvili. Pretty good, huh? And then I also want to mention that the producer is Mistrus Media from Latvia. Congratulations.
So the main award of Grand Prix of Baltic Focus Competition of ARTDOCFEST Riga 2020-2021 goes to Restless Memories. And this prize hearts is for you.
For me?
For you.
Yes.
Yes. Baltius, of course Baltius.
No. Hold this.
But we did the test.
No, don't hug. It's forbidden.
But we did the test. We did.
I know, okay.
Thank you so much.
А еще деньги.
There's also money. That is for the next movie. That will not be enough. Enough for the first trip. Thank you. Wait a minute. People are sitting, waiting.
Thank you so much. I am super touched. This is the least thing I expected, because I'm not from film industry and it's my first film ever, but definitely not the last. I'll just tell you how I feel now. I feel like on the day on 2008, when in Riga we organized a demonstration against the war, and we thought nobody will come. And then we saw about 3,000 people approaching the Freedom Monument. And this is exactly how I feel today. That I didn't expect this, but then all of you approached me and gave me this wonderful prize. This is, I still can't believe it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Но так вышло, что обстоятельства забросили меня очень далеко.
So the circumstances brought me far away to Latvia, where the first ARTDOCFEST festival is currently taking place. Due to the harsh isolation regime, the films are shown as in the Middle Earth of the Lord of the Rings. For example, the film Beaumonde will be shown on this farm, where I came as a jury member with colleagues, director Vitaly Mansky and my jury colleague Artemy Troitsky. And there are many children here. They will watch a movie about a pig. Exact match. A rare case when the camera shakes in my hands. Because I must laugh. This is the real cinema, my friends. The film manages to combine visual effects with stunning acting, incredible acting, and real New Zealand landscapes. It seems to me that cinema at the beginning of 21st century realized the need for other worlds, the need for escapism. Enjoy the film. See you. Let's go.
Okay. Tā kā mums ir startautisks festivāls, I will say a couple of words in English. So, welcome to the first international documentary film festival, ARTDOCFEST Riga. We are outside Riga in the beautiful Gryazev at a documentary filmmakers farm. Two members of jury are with us. You already know them, but look back again. This is Artemy Troitsky and Anton Dolin. And they will be watching with us.
Good, let's start. Fantasy, but completely real. Let's start. Breaking into Baikonur is about two guys' adventures in an abandoned space station located in the Baikonur Cosmodrome, the largest cosmodrome in the world. The object of our research is a Soviet space program. It caught our attention, became the center of our reflections on the role of man in interaction with technology. For what purpose can you use your mind? To create or to destroy?
С целью созидать или же с целью уничтожать.
Я сделал фильм «Чермет», потому что мне кажется, что у нас
I made a film because I think that there is a global delusion on people and cultural codes are broken. I mainly wanted to show that the internal aggression people experience is not related to the fact that they are bastards, as many of us believe, but basically we have made them so ourselves.
А в основном это мы сами их сделали такими.
Он шаман.
He is a shaman. He has alcohol problems and consequent problems with his mother, who also works with healing. They have different approaches. What happens is interesting because it does not matter. We perceive it literally or figuratively. When the devil begins to come out of him, it's scary.
Образно, когда из него начинают все эти бесы выходить, вот это страшно.
Все, что мне надо было, я находила в гаражах.
I found everything I needed in the garage.
Мне встречались,
I met different people. I realized that I could talk about society using garages. People from different backgrounds go to garages. It's a place to express yourself, to meet and to be creative. As all people, it is a universal theme. We want to realize our potential. We want to do what we love. We want to be free. In garages, it is possible.
Тема любовь есть мне очень близкая, потому что это есть все.
The theme of love is very close to me. Everything revolves around it. We all seem to know what to do, and yet we fail or succeed, and then fail. Such a game of destiny where a person seeks, where he suffers, goes like to a war.
Там, где ищет этот человек, где он страдает, где он просто, ну, как бы, как на войну идет.
Мы не только изобретаем новичок,
We not only invent Novichok, atomic bomb, Kalashnikov, torture, concentration camps, we kill 1 billion pigs a year, 500 million cows, 50 billion chickens, 1 trillion fish. That's what we do, people. Every day we kill, and pretend we don't know it.
It
is a village on the world map, my world, on the map of Russia. It is not even possible to leave. There is a world of Chukchi, Eskimos. It was important for me to compare the two worlds, compared to whales, the oldest animals on Earth. In my perception, a mystical animal, two worlds that are slowly dying. I wanted to go to my homeland and make a movie there, watch the way my eye will see. Time stands still. Sometimes something changes. What has changed then? As a snowball effect goes a little further, every filmmaker puts it all in their movie.
Каждый filmmaker все это засовывает в свой фильм.
Joy is the name of a small circus. It travels around Podmoskovia, Kaluga district and Tver district. When I came to Joy, I didn't expect anything specific because I had never seen this before. I hadn't visited the circus in a long time. It was hard to imagine what it was. I was just curious. That's why I think I succeeded. It was interesting all the way.
Мне сложно говорить, что я снял этот фильм, потому что этот фильм
I can't say that I made this film because it was made by the power in our country. The film was shot by citizens of this country, citizens of Russian Federation. The more I watched this video, the more I went into the requests of the people. I went to the bottom of this pit with them.
Я с ними погружался на какое-то действительно дно, на дно этого котлована.
The film is in its core about deportees, since from Kunashir in 1946 and 1947, 17,000 Japanese and Ainu people were deported. Then the whole Japanese culture was destroyed. The Russians got this wonderful distant island. They got everything except victory. Japan and Russia are still at war. When you come into the world, you are naive and open. Then situation happens to you, which makes you an adult. We shot this movie because we realized that our friends, we film close people, have a moment in their lives when they need to talk about themselves. One of them came out of prison, one went to jail after the film was made. Emotionally difficult time. We had to talk about it somehow. We shot this movie for them.
Мы сняли этот фильм, потому что мы поняли, что наши друзья, потому что мы снимаем близких людей.
We shot this movie because we realized that our friends have a moment in their lives when they need to talk about themselves. One of them came out of prison, one went to jail after the film was made. Emotionally difficult time. We had to talk about it somehow. We shot this movie for them.
Да, мы снимали этот фильм для них.
Для меня тема инвалидности в документальном кино.
The topic of disability in documentary cinema was not quite close to me, but like some other topics, extremely sensitive. There are always concerns about speculation on the subject, so I didn't dare to approach such a difficult task. But I had to go back to these women. You will also be different after this story.
Вы, как и я, после этой истории станете немножко другими.
After my mother's death, the whole family went on vacation to Italy, and we took my 21-year-old dad with us. I couldn't film. I thought he was dead. I sat on the shore. My arms and legs got numb. When I found out he was alive, I asked my husband to film him. He boarded a helicopter to the clinic. I said, shoot it, please. And it all started over again. I sensed the cinema I liked. It's a small story through which we see that behind every bureaucratic move, behind some numbers, there are real lives of real people. Children, mothers, who in the 21st century cannot make it to be together. All I remember are these trips to grandma once every few years. I made this film with pain, indeed. Without that, nothing can be lost. I like not to cry them out, but just, it is enough with the pain with which you can film love, happiness, and all kinds of pleasant moments. I wasn't sure what would come out of it, because it is an experimental film. It is an attempt to visualize my child's future memories, what she may be able to remember about what happened at the age of 2. When she sees this movie in the future, there will be nothing in her memories of what appears on the screen. She will look at herself as a stranger. I wasn't even sure that it might be of interest to someone else, all those experiments. First, I am a video artist. I wanted to make this movie maybe partly poetic by its external appearance. On the other hand, as a clash of this poetic image with everyday life that initially seems scary, but in 2 or 3 days you get used to it.
Когда ты ее видишь первый раз, она кажется страшной. Но через 2-3 дня ты к этому привыкаешь на самом деле.
I used to think that I would only make feature films. However, in recent years in Ukraine happens so much unique with real people that I want to capture it, stop it here and now, so that you can look back afterwards and understand that we all live here in our present time. It probably bothered me the most. I wanted to make a film about how such unusual, ordinary people are living during the war. You have to come back. I spoke to your brother. He's understood. He won't hurt you. I begged him. He won't do what's expected of him. I won't let anyone hurt you anymore.
Значит, друзья мои, сейчас
My friends, let's find out now the results of the ARTDOCFEST competition of the ARTDOCFEST Riga Festival. There are 21 movies, very fierce competition, only 3 prizes, and 1 jury special mention award. I had always considered Artemy Troitsky a music critic. However, I read on Wikipedia that he is also a political critic. You have a music and political critic in front of you. He will announce the jury's decision. What is the verdict?
Перед вами он сейчас озвучит решение жюри. Кого же оно упоминает?
So, first of all, special mention of the jury of ARTDOCFEST 2021 goes to a film called Breaking into Baikonur. Baikonur Вторжение. It's an amazing film. On one hand, it's a documentary. On the other hand, it's a real thriller, which you watch, and you don't know how it will end. Will these guys be okay? Will they survive or not? And So here's the formula, the successful formula of this film. For an ambitious idea, a risky solution, and a brilliant result. I will not spoil your future screenings of this film. I will not tell you what this film is about, although the title says something. But believe me, it will be quite an experience for you, let alone for the two Ukrainian guys whose names I don't know. One is Dimon, another one is Angelov. So apparently this is their nom de plume. But yes, they are extraordinary guys, exceptionally brave and talented. So here we go. They're not here, they're not among us, but I hope that they will get it. They will get the diploma safely. Who's got the prize for the best direction? Well, the recipient of this prize is a person who I think is the best known of all documentary director in this part of the world, or one of the best known. And his name is Viktor Kosakovsky. Viktor Kosakovsky, who's made an incredibly touching documentary film about named Gunda. So here we go. Handle with care, it's very heavy. And congratulations, Viktor. And all the best.
First of all, I'm sorry that my city, my home city, behaved so stupid and forbid your screening of the festival. I hope that dark, stupid days in St. Petersburg will vanish together with COVID-19. And it's really a shame for St. Petersburg, capital of cultural capital of Russia. It's absolutely inappropriate. And those who are responsible for it, I guess it's shame forever for you guys. It's absolutely inappropriate because ARTDOCFEST, it's what could be dangerous for you? And documentary is art, first of all. Yeah, so, and I will support ARTDOCFEST until I have my, until I trying to make documentary until I'm here. And good luck for the festival. And thank you for the prize. Thank you very much. And can I share money with wife of my dear friend Alexander Rasterguev?
Okay.
Okay, we start.
Yeah. So I'm very honored to give the prize, the special prize of ARTDOCFEST 2020-2021 for the very special film, very unique film, The Earth is Blue as an Orange. And our motivation for this prize to Irina Tsylyuk is for a creative female alternative to war and violence. Thank you for this challenging, very complicated movie, which is dedicated to the power of cinema and to the power of documentary cinema. So, thank you, Irina Tsylyuk and her team.
And also, check for 1,000.
Алло.
Ира, привет.
Hello,
покажи
Ira.
свое
Hello.
личико.
Yes, yes.
О, какая,
Show us your
какая
face.
красивая.
Here.
Ну, когда ты
Oh,
к нам
how
в Ригу
beautiful
приедешь,
you are.
красавица?
When will you visit us in Riga? I don't know. When I'll be let in.
нет границ, нет преград.
Directors, in my opinion, have no borders, no obstacles. Why are you sitting there? I would love to. I really miss traveling.
Есть повод тебе...
Well, you have a reason. You have received our special jury prize for your movie. That's great.
Я, конечно, понимаю, ты такая крутая.
I understand that you are mighty, conquered Sundance, but we had a fierce competition. I'm certain it was fiercer than in Sundance. Nice to hear it. I'm very glad. Is it called a special prize? Special jury prize. We have a very harsh festival. There are 21 films in the competition, but only 3 prizes. Grand Prix, Special Jury Prize, you got it, and Best Director. Love you. I've been there already. So at least 18 people won't love you. I've been there already. Creator of all our Baltic programs. We are waiting. Great. But we love you and are waiting for you. See, Christina is sitting next to me, curator of all our Baltic programs. We are waiting for the walls to collapse, and the walls will crash down.
Так сказать, стены рухнут, и стены рухнут. Да?
Congratulations, Irina. Very beautiful
Thank you
film.
so much. Yeah, I'm very glad to. And I would love to go to Riga.
Hi there, dear viewers, all the members of the jury and everyone who made ARTDOCFEST Riga. Well, what can I say? I'm very happy that our film is so lucky and we won the prize. So thank you so much. And I need to say I miss Riga and I hope this world won't be too crazy and it will open its doors for us again, because I want to come to your city and walk around and eat herring on the fish market and talk about cinema with all of you. So I hope to see you soon and thank you so much now.
I'm really thankful to Vitaly, ARTDOCFEST, and this beautiful jury. We worked together, I think, very productively, and we decided on the prizes quite fast. And we were agreeing about this Grand Prix, the biggest prize of ARTDOCFEST, and we're giving it to a very special film. This is a very brave film. And it's politically brave, but mainly it's artistically brave. And this film wasn't shown in Russia, not in St. Petersburg, not in Moscow. So we're glad that we could show it here in Riga, and I hope this film will be shown in Russia, in every city, and over the internet. We need to see it. The film is called Silent Voice. Director hidden under the name Reka Valerik. Тихий голос, Reka Valerik, for the talent to hear the inaudible and see the invisible. За талант слышать неслышное и видеть невидимое.
Congratulations to the author of the film. Great. Hello. Good afternoon. I want to say that we are glad that at least we tried to show your film to viewers in Russia. We did a lot, but the obstacles turned out to be stronger than us. However, the purpose of this call is different. I think it's unexpected, but very enjoyable.
Да, но сейчас у меня цель звонка другая, и она, ну, мне кажется, такая неожиданная, но очень приятная. Дело в том, что гран-при у фильма.
А, что, правда?
The film won our Grand Prix. Really? Yes. Wonderful news. In fact, unexpected, really.
Да, и...
Я, честно говоря, не ожидал. Честно. Потому что в конкурсе столько нехороших.
There are so many good movies in the competition that I want to watch them on the big screen. I think the jury will announce it in public. We will have a closing ceremony. We just discussed it with the jury. There is no political footnote in this decision. Absolutely none. I'm happy because I would not like a politically correct award.
В этом решении нет никакой политической фронты. Абсолютно.
I would also like to add this to make it clear.
И еще я хочу сказать, что в принципе, что было понятно.
I'm currently announcing the jury's decision. We have not lobbied for any film in the entire history of the festival. This is the decision of the jury, exclusively.
Жюри и точка. И жюри считает, что это очень важная художественная.
The jury believes that it is an important artistic rich and very intimate, very expressive film, which had to win a festival, whose name begins with art.
Словом идет арт. Жаль, что мы вживую. Но мы, когда чума закончится,
It is a pity that not in person. Once the plague is over, we will invite everyone, have screenings in the big hall on the big screen. The big screen is especially important because even the movie premiere at IFF took place online. It was shown in a hall to 30 people. I have still not seen it in the big screen. We will be first to show it. I hope so. Great. That's all. Hooray. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Да, пока. До встречи. Конечно, это очень торжественный момент, когда жюри называет лучшую.
This is a significant moment when the jury names the best film, the Grand Prix winner in a competition with 21 films, 21 directors, 21 stories, 21 hard work, strength, tears and blood. But this film has a special story. Due to the severe pressure which was felt by the festival management when we tried to show this film in Russia, on the screen in a relatively small hall for a relatively small number of spectators. I had never experienced such pressure before in relation to myself or others in our team. The screening was cancelled. A unique situation, the prize is awarded to a person, an author whose name we cannot reveal because he is hiding behind a pseudonym. He had to flee his homeland where he was sentenced to death. Rika Valerik is a pseudonym. Rika Valerik, a director whom I know personally, writes a letter to our festival after the cancellation of the film screening. I am sad to hear that the premiere of our film has been cancelled. This is a big disappointment, although I understand that the priority of the festival is to protect the audience. Those who threatened me and the ARTDOCFEST team had not seen Silent Voice. This is obvious. Our film is not political. This is an ode to love. Love that mother feels for her son, love that this son feels for his homeland, which he suddenly had to leave against his will. In its own way, this is an ode to love for Chechnya, as even homosexuals have right to love their country. There is nothing more difficult than fleeing from your country, family, and your language, realizing that you will never be able to return there, home. This is a film about how Havaj lost his voice and sleep, lost his past and became an orphan at the age of 25. There is not a single name, not a single
accusation, no desire to convey the truth or any sensation. Not a single scary scene or exposure. In silent voice, the word regime is never pronounced. I deliberately left it out of the frame, out of the film. I am not an activist or a journalist. I am director, artist. I created this film as a documentary cinematic essay. It's timeless and not for some specific audience. I understood that I would not save Chechnya with my work. But while working on the film, I kept this Brodsky's quote in mind. It looks like the world cannot be saved already, but an individual always can be. I also wanted to give Havaj flesh, so that he would not be just a faceless person with a hood or with a changed face who gives interviews about how he was tortured. Throughout the entire film, Havaj will never utter a single word, and of course will not blame a single person. Sadly, he only blames himself. I don't lose hope that someday my film, created for the big screen in the format 1:1:13, will be seen also in Russia at such a fantastic and daring festival like ARTDOCFEST. Finally, I just want to quote the last phrase from the wonderful film Silent Souls by Alexei Fedorchenko. Only love has no end, only love. To those whom I could offend with this film, which they have not even seen, I wish love. Reka Valerik.
The paradox is that we really do not know when this film will be screened in Russia. This film can be watched in Latvia, in the free, independent Latvia, where a crime recently took place that shocked everyone, shocked many. The investigation is ongoing still, but the fact is that a gay man was killed. He was threatened over a long period of time. A cruel murder. He was burned. The man died in hospital. This happened probably due to his orientation. This is no doubt. I think the silent voice should be heard everywhere to remind about the value of human life, the freedom, the human right to one's choice, to be oneself. Congratulations to the author of this well-deserved and significant victory. We wish him love and freedom.
Мы обязательно передадим нашему товарищу, которого мы знаем лично, который приезжал в Ригу.
We will pass it on to our comrade, whom we know personally, and who has been in Riga with another film, which we presented. We will deliver these awards, also a check from Current Time TV, the festival partner. And then we invite everyone to Riga, to the wonderful, hospitable, free, where you can show anything, think as you wish, live as you wish, and enjoy this life. And watch movies about others, different, not like us. Next year at the festival ARTDOCFEST Riga, after the pandemic.
На следующий год на фестиваль ARTDOCFEST Riga после чумы. Всем спасибо.
Thank you all.
So much.
Congratulations to the winners.
Поздравляем
Hooray.
победителей. Ура!
Did I promise to keep it brief? I have recorded it here, powerful. When I saw it for the first time, I felt like a road roller would have rolled over me, because I was so sure before, there is no Homo Sovieticus in me. Thank you for the cinema art. For the first time, the children saw an art film in which you can watch for a long time how a chicken released from the cage takes its first steps.
Thank you for the movie. I really didn't expect it will touch me on so many levels. I recognize all the toxic marks I have had in my life, and I'm really grateful for this lesson. Great movie.